Hi, welcome to June the 29th. Zodiac reads for every star sign, starting with fire, water, air, and earth. So, let's start off with Aries. So, this is for Aries. So, you may be Sun Aries, Ascending Aries, or also your Moon in Aries. So, this is for yourselves. So, let's start off with fire. And Aries, so what do Aries need to know at the moment? Sometimes energies can be pretty slow, depending on how fast you do work through your stuff. So this is for Aries. So Aries, so at the moment you do have Scorpion, which is the 5 of branches. So sorting things out, maybe unlearning, maybe unlocking certain aspects of yourself is going to really pay dividends in the long run. So this can be like a scorpion and the frog, if you've ever heard of that fable. Sometimes we do things by our very nature. But with Aries being ruled by Mars, we don't want to put too much energy into things that don't serve us. So this is the first thing, just be on the lookout for arguments or overheated aspects. You do have the rooster as well, which is coming to be awake. Getting out of bed early would suffice. But this is all to do with awakening of some people who like to cause arguments, or maybe we just have a spark which ignites into something bigger. So this is a reminder that we always have to start again and really see things clearly in a way that we need forgiveness within our life, forgiving ourselves and others in these situations. So it's a new start. So if you have been having certain trouble with people, maybe at work or at home or wherever, now this is a time to forgive the situation and move completely on. Be a proud cock. And you've got the raccoon, which is a seer of fossils. So this new energy that is coming in, you'll be able to see things a lot better for yourselves and have a kind of enriched experience in moving forward. So that's for Aries, the energy of today on June 29th. All right. So let's see about Leo. Let's see what's going on for Leos. Energies for Leos: Leo Sun, Leo Rising, or Leo in Moon. You may know someone who's Leo. Happy birthday coming up for Leos. Whoa. Right, Leo, what do you need to know today? So the first energy for you is the Deer and 7 of Fossils. A great card for you to really know that what we invest in ourselves or in our situation, we need that certain staying power with it. We need to look at all aspects within this, our very foundation, our very dreams and in between. So this does take patience to develop, patience to grow, and learning how to actually develop it further. So a lot of the times, are we too in the clouds or are we too stuck in the mud? So as I said, everything in between is going to be in the balance at the moment. So making sure that you do have patience with your journey today. So things might be slightly delayed for you, or you might have to eliminate certain things today. Also, Leo, you've got the prairie dog and the 3 of fossils. So this means you can work with people in a team and get things done, or maybe learn from other people, or maybe they can learn from you. So it works both ways. So sometimes we can put a lot of energy in stuff, but this, I feel maybe you're having a project that you really want to take off, whether that's your own self-employment or starting something that's really, really good. It will pay off. It definitely will. This means that it will, and having the patience for it to develop further is definitely going to be there. You've got the Bat and Master of Suspension. So these new ideas that you're toying with at the moment, it does come from the soul and your destiny. So just tapping into that and learning how to better cooperate, and the energies around you cooperate with you as well, will bring a new understanding that everything is definitely possible and you can definitely achieve. But this, it's worth waiting for. For you, Leos, it is definitely quality over quantity. All right. Sagittarians, let's see what Sagittarians are doing today. Sagittarius, Sun, Rising and Moon. This is for Sagittarians. Let's have a look at Sagittarian energies. Very exciting. So do write in the comments if you were affected by the new moon. Did you see the new moon readings? So Sagittarius, you've got Salmon and 9 of Shells. Probably one of the best cards in this particular deck because it's a salmon. Let's face it, the salmon has such a hard life to get back to where it was born, to make, mate, have eggs, etc., etc. It has a tireless journey once it's gone far away from home and coming back and having all these problems along the way. So we can have a look emotionally for Sagittarius. You may have done all these challenges and met them and really come successful from it. So you may have had relationships, or you may have disappointment, sadness, all these things, and changed your minds about 1,000,001 things. But here you are, successful, because the 9 of water shells. The 9 of Shells is all about that success that you have achieved, and it's going forward to achieve that ultimate success with the 10 of Cups. So ultimately, this is called the wish card, and what you have learned through your experiences. So this is quite good for you. So you're near the huge celebration. So this is really good for you, Sagittarians. Also, you've got the Camel and Seeker of Branches. So this gives you that support system. So where you have desire, that's your willpower as well. So this is determining your willpower, your desire to move forward, to actually achieve those dreams. So it's a full support system. So learn to support yourself. Don't allow others to take away your power, or you give it away. Learn to support yourself moving forward. And the Moth, the omen of death. So this is quite good for you. So moths always go to the light, allegedly. So this is sometimes false light, and sometimes it's the way we can burn ourselves within light. So what I said before about people taking away your power, don't allow that. Learn to transform your life as an empowered person and really rebirth. This is all about rebirthing. So sometimes we have to go through these experiences that you've done with the 9 of Cups and learn to escape bears and learn to escape tides and fishermen and all sorts of things. These are the challenges that do make us stronger. So when you come to this particular card, it's about learning to let go and release the old to embrace a whole new you. So great time to do that for Sagittarians. Yay! So now we move on to water signs. Yay! So we start with Pisces, Cancer, and then Scorpio. So this is for Pisces today. Let's have a look at Pisces. So Pisces, you do have the Crow and 9 of Feathers. So this is crows are amazing, very clever creatures, but sometimes they can be seen as omens of bad luck and things like that. So when we have a look at this particular card, it is with a kind of negative spin on our mindset. So what we need to do is not do that. Look at the brighter side, the positivity about things. But being careful of the mind is always a good thing, because what we focus on is what we can attract. So we need to attract the goodness and not the negativity. We need to see the reality of our current situation and not overstimulate our minds and cause dramas. All right? And also for Pisceans, you have the rabbit and a moon dreamer. Wow. So Nine of Feathers is all about nightmares. And this particular card is about illusions and disillusions and things like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if you as Pisces always do like these dreamy kind of romantic kind of drama emotionally at times. But when we are affected by the moon, maybe you Pisceans have been affected by the new moon, which is interesting. So it's a new start for you. It wasn't a full moon, so there's no excuse. So, so when we have the moon as the dreamer, we can't use that anxiety, as in this card, to suddenly play on our emotions and drag us down. So this is a kind of a psychic warning for some of you to really listen to your intuition, and don't allow the mindset to pull you down any shape nor form. So otherwise, some of you are going to get overly upset, and this is why we have to look at the reality of the situation. Are we causing our minds to rule us when we should be ruling the minds? So it is a little bit of a kind of aspect. And then you've got the Serpent. So things are going to change up. Maybe you have been focusing on this. A lot of people will already have seen the change within the life, whether they've lost something or seemingly they think they've lost something. But things always have to change. You know, it's just guaranteed in life. Change is inevitable. So when it does, we can think that this is the worst thing. We can think the very worst. But why should we do that? You know, when there's no truth in that matter. So when we have this particular energy, it's with celebration we should actually realize that things have to break down in order to rebuild in a better way. If we have a plot of land and we have a rickety old tower on it, it needs to be pulled down to make space for the grand new tallest tower on the planet. All right. So without pulling something down and getting rid of, we can't embrace the new. So I know that energy is a little bit strong, and a lot of you will go through this, you know, longer than a day, obviously. Some of you might have already moved away from it, but it's just a reminder to congratulate your soul in a way of going through these particular journeys and not dragging yourself backwards, because that's kind of a life lesson, not to allow things to be too pessimistic. All right. So next we'll do Cancer. So this is for Cancer, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign for Cancerians. Happy birthday, Cancers. We're still on your birthdays. Yay! Cancer. Right, let's have a look for Cancer. Let's see what Cancers need to know. So, for Cancerians, horse and spirit of freedom. So, we all like freedom, especially if you're Sagittarian, which you're not. You might be. You might be Cancer moon or Cancer ascending. So, freedom is a very important aspect. So, when we look at that, we can look at the Cancerian energy surrounding us about home. And also, this is very much the Cancerian card. So when we have a look at this, it's moving forward with your spirit and your mindset to actually delve deeper into where we are going as people. So say, for instance, you've got your sun sign. So you'll be very ambitious in moving forward. If you're ascending, you'll come across as moving forward, but you might actually be moving backwards. And if your moon is in Cancer, you might emotionally want to move forward, but maybe you won't. maybe you feel more happier to stay at home and be a little bit introverted. So it just depends which aspect that this is demonstrating itself for yourself. But moving forward, if you are on the same page as your mind and your heart and your soul, then this is a very positive card for you. So that's really good. So, Raccoon, you have the seer of fossils. So you're obviously seeing things in the future. So the movement towards your new goals and your new achievements are definitely going to be there. So believing that things can happen in a very positive way is definitely going to be there for you, which is great. And your last energy is a rat and 4 of fossils. So I'm glad you do have the freedom of the horse to move things forward, because a lot of the times we keep things bottled up. You know, our emotions, our trust, or an ability to be able to see things in a more richer, abundant way. So the four of fossils is to say, don't have that stagnant energy. Do move forward, right? So today, if you're feeling like, oh, I'm not brave enough, or I can't do something, use that freedom of the Chariot to move things forward, all right? Very nice. So our last water sign is Scorpio. Right, this is for Scorpios. Scorpio. Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio, or Ascending Scorpio. Let's have a look for Scorpios. Right, Scorpio. So, oh, look at that. Oh, dolphin. Oh, everyone likes a dolphin, don't they? And the 2 of Cups. Wow, Scorpio. Everyone wants to be a Scorpio now. 2 of Cups is always that great love relationship. The twin flame, the soulmates. It's very healing. But let's face it, why don't you have a good play? Play with your emotions. Use your imagination. Really go beyond aspects. Because when we are like a dolphin, full of joy, laughter, play, intelligence, and a lot of people associate dolphins with it, spiritual energy. All these things can come together today to bring people closer to you. And, you know, you just sharing a joke, or, you know, something, you know, maybe go out for a coffee or a drink with someone and share the 2 of Cups aspect and see what comes of it. All right, so this is a perfect card for you. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy. Scorpio, you've also got the moth and this is very much your element at the moment. So anything that's hidden, anything that you want to transform your life in, is a good time. This is always a great time to be rebirthed, and maybe that healing aspect of your soul is really soaring, to be totally empowered. So this is out with the old, in with the new in such a big way. And now you can see where the 2 of Cups are. And you've got the 5 of branches here and the Scorpion. Wow, another Scorpio card. Let's face it, with the Scorpion. So, you know, like sometimes we can have arguments or just relearning things. So when you have the death card, the rebirthing card, it is a little bit challenging to some people. But you just ask yourself inside what it is that you want to change. And obviously with the 2 of Cups, that's attracting the right energies towards you. So it's a kind of an unlearning as well. But great energies for your Scorpios. Yay. Let's embrace that. Right, let's do the air signs now, guys. So if you're an air sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading will make perfect sense to you. Right, this is for Aquarius. Right, Aquarius. So the first energy for Aquarius is the vulture and the 10 of feathers. So sometimes, a lot of the times, we can overthink that things aren't working you know, right for us. So this is always rethinking. Vultures are great at clearing away stuff. So hopefully you can use the spirit of the vulture today to clear away old thought patterns that have trapped you or not serving you, and really learn to kind of start a new way of thinking to make things better for yourself, right? Aquarius, you've also got the quickener. So thinking outside the box is essential when we're realizing a lot of aspects within our life. So clearing away the old is essential, especially when you've got the tower moment. So maybe something that you've realized is just humming along, suddenly comes crashing down, and you may be thinking it's the worst thing, but it's actually a good thing. Always look at the really major events within our life as good, not bad, because it means the universe is clearing away the old because we didn't do it. So it's a good thing for you. And also you do have the salamander and the two of branches. So new opportunities. The two of wands is always about searching for something new. So now you can see that if you stick with the old, it's going to come crashing down anyway, because the universe is helping you to do so. So when we open, when one door shuts, another opens. But this is about seeing the opportunity as positive. All right. So Age of Aquarius, yeah, get in there. See those opportunities as positive. Thank you, Aquarius. Next we have Gemini. So let's have a look at our Geminis. Sun in Gemini, rising Gemini, and moon. If you're any of those, this reading will make sense. So for Geminis, let's have a look. This is for Gemini. So Gemini, you have first card is Donkey and the 5 of Fossils. Poor Donkey. So you may feel that you're overworked today, or everything seems to be a challenge or an unnecessary expense. You know, you knocked your coffee and you have to buy another coffee. It's petty things, but nevertheless challenging. So we need to face our challenges head on and realize that just like a donkey, poor donkeys, please look after the donkeys. Yeah, just going through it. We all have to go through stuff, you know, mundane stuff. Go to work, come back, rest. Oh no, I've got to go to work again. Yeah, but realize that the challenges in life do make us stronger. You've also got a camel, another animal that works hard. What's wrong with you guys today? So Gemini, you're a seeker of branches, so supporting yourself in the long term will pay dividends. So face these current challenges and learn that you'll be stronger and more able to do so. This is a good card for you because it means you've got the motivation and the inspiration to move forward. There you go. Rest assured, you've got the 9 of shells now. So, again, salmons work very, very hard. If you listen to another reading, I explained all about the salmon and how difficult it is to get back to its birthplace. So, all the challenges within your life that you're going, just congratulate yourself. Give yourself a break. Buy that coffee, but don't spill it this time. And and you never know, somebody might knock it and then you've met that person. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, this is a wish card as well. So whatever you're wishing for, whatever you've achieved so far, it is the perfect investment for you to face these challenges with. Well, a bit heavy that, but nevertheless important. So Librans, let's do Libra now. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra rising, moon and sun. This is for Librans today. Let's see what's going on with Libra. So Libra, you do have your first energy, the parrot and the seer of feathers. So this is all to do with your thoughts at the moment. So just learning a new way of thinking, a new way of talking, actively listening and learning and unlearning. So this for you is almost like adapting your thought process. So sometimes we have a look at people who can bring us down, criticize us, and sometimes we do that ourselves quite well. But no, we've got to stop that. So this is all about the new learning for you within your environment. Also for Librans, you have the Scorpion. This keeps coming up for you guys. So the Scorpion with the Five of Branches is arguments. And one of the things with the Seer of Feathers is being on guard. So, yeah, please don't let anyone take away your energy today. And don't get into any petty arguments or any big arguments. It's just going to deplete you of energy quite a lot. We don't want that. Luckily, with your Libran energies, you can balance that out quite good. You've also got here Octopus. Eight of Shells. So this is definitely walking away emotionally from all the rubbish. So maybe there's an argument at home, or there's an argument in the office, at work, wherever, at the bus stop, anywhere. Don't get involved. Please don't get involved. Just, it's not worth it. You know, there's a saying, in 100 years it won't matter. It really won't. Probably not next week as well. So this is very important to kind of move away, just detach from stuff. It's not important. It's only opinions. So we're all entitled to an opinion, but we don't need it to drag us down. Not today. No. Tomorrow, not today. Right. Earth signs now, guys. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Rising and Moon. Let's have a look. This is for good old Capricorns, working hard. Right. Let's see what Capricorn energies for today is about. Right, Capricorn. So you've got the Crow and the Nine of Feathers. So maybe thinking a little bit on the negative side here. Maybe you've gone for stuff today and it's not worked out, or you've gone in a different direction, and maybe you're thinking that that's not the right thing to do. So have self-belief in yourself on more a positive spin. Definitely. All right. So don't fear the worst, because the prairie dog here is with the Three of Fossils. So working in a team and you think, oh, that team member or the boss isn't very good, and oh, this is the worst thing out. It's not. Because sometimes we can learn through different people that we do work with or associate with, family members and things like that. So they've all got some value to learn from us, and maybe it's one of our life lessons. So don't think that it is the worst thing. Oh, I'm put with them today. Oh no. Sea turtle and nurture of shells. Oh, so looking after your heart is so important. So important. And asking for bigger things. Already the universe is congratulating you for where you are, but you need to ask for bigger things and be more positive with that. All right, Capricorn? Very nice. Taurus is the next. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's have a look at our Taurian energies today. For Taurus. This is for Taurus. Right, what's going on with Taurus? Taurus. Right, okay. So, Taurians. Polar Bear and the Seeker of Shells. So, some of you are on a quest. A quest to find new love. Sometimes we need to go inside and find that special spark, the desire and motivation again. So this is always an interesting aspect for Taurians to actually do, because they are generally very kind of giving people, generally. So when we look for something else, it's with a long time that we seek that. And polar bears, that they are absolutely incredible on their journeys. So it's just a reminder for Taurians that keep your journey up. You know, even when you feel a little bit alone, um, really know that love is there. You know, love is always there, but we've got to look inside before we can look elsewhere. So this for you is maybe getting thoughts of being a little bit more social. That'd be nice, or not. Two of Cups. There we are. Straight away, bang. So, what I said before, plus, yeah, if you're sociable, you're looking for that perfect partner, or perfect attracting those energies together, then yeah, this is a good stepping stone to actually go through it. There's a healing aspect going on. Remember, you are loved, and start loving yourself more and attract that perfect partner, because that partner is around you right now. Wow, Taurus, well done. And also Monkey, the Two of Fossils. So you may think it's a long shot, but it's not, because you've got the Page of Cups. That's about new life, being social, but just having what you do want, you know, learning that it's possible. With the monkey here, it is like things go all over the place sometimes. So it can be topsy-turvy, and you might suddenly find yourself making excuses today and not moving forward, going after what you want. So try not do excuses today. If there's one thing you're going to pick up, no excuses today. And our last star sign is Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo sun sign, moon sign, or ascending. This is for Virgos. So let's have a look for Virgo. Right, Virgos. First energy today is the vulture and 10 of feathers. So with the 10 of feathers, we can't feel trapped within our mindset. We've got to allow certain thoughts to be released and let go of. Otherwise, we'll trap ourselves more. There's always a way out. There's always something that we can rethink. So for us, it's almost like we've been put in a kind of prison of our own mindsets, and we need to release ourselves from that. So a new way of thinking and problem solving, and working a little bit more efficiently. Quality over quantity, I think, for you guys today. And you too have got the quickener, which is the serpent. So you will see things collapsing, maybe, and one of those things is definitely self-criticism, or whatever kind of negative mental thoughts, and the realization maybe that you've been doing some sort of thought process that hasn't been working, and now is the time to realize that we need to change that up. So something will shift today for you, to allow you a better way of dealing with that situation. And the nurture of branches will actually give you that kind of aspect in moving forward, and being a little bit more open, a little bit more positive, and really putting some energy in it. So because you're the nurturer of wands and you have had the tower moment, you might feel that energy a lot like the Kundalini energy, just rising, and everything will change. So, you know, sometimes we need to be a little bit physical, changing things up, go to the gym, walking, really creating heat to burn off a kind of way of thinking. Do you know what I mean? The trap. So it's almost like freedom, being very positive, maybe a little bit psychic about your own thought process has been pulling you down. So just freedom of mind will really do wonders. So that's it, guys. Do check out the other star signs, you know, your rising sign, your moon sign, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you for listening. Do take care and have a lovely day. Take care.